The diagnosis was pancreatoblastoma, which if you Google it, you'll find 150, 200 cases ever known. They started doing more scans and found out, realized that it had gotten to the lining of her lungs, the lining of her heart. We attempted radiation a couple of times to try, but we lost her in June of '09, June 22nd. By June 1st, we pretty much knew, I think at that point, that we were going to lose her. So April of '08, they sent us to Paris, which we weren't sure that was going to happen. We told her to make sure she had Disney as her second option, but cooking school at Cordon Bleu in Paris, probably not what you want to lead with, but hey, aim for the stars. Well, needless to say, Make-A-Wish came back and granted it. 2 weeks before the trip to Paris, Felicia also gave Caroline the chef's table in the kitchen one night. And I invited 10 or 15 of my close male friends to dinner. And when we all sat down, Felicia put a big bucket in the middle of the table and said, there's no such thing as a free meal. That's Caroline spending money for Paris, so pony up. And with that, we're all digging in our pockets, and then at the end of the night, here's my little 8-year-old bald bookie, counting out her dough, dreaming of what she's gonna buy on the Champs-Élysées. Every Friday became Make-A-Wish Friday because Caroline knew that as soon as we got down to St. Jude and got through with our appointment, that Felicia was, hey, come by the restaurant because I'm prepping for dinner Friday night and I need some help. I have 2 pictures that I look at every day. One is Caroline with the Louvre behind her. The other one is Felicia leaning over Caroline's shoulder with the cooking jacket, chef's jacket on, and a little pink do-rag covering her bald head.
Felicia probably donates more than she probably should, and probably not nearly as much as she wishes she could. She is overly generous.
She pours her heart and soul into that.
Look, you can see it in her eyes when she has the event, and you can see her passion for it. And
her spirit and her involvement in it and her passion for it just overflows and spills over into everybody involved.
She's the Mother Teresa of restaurants, and I just love that about her.
There's certain people in your life that are magnetic in their personalities and magnetic in their enthusiasm for life. And if you look at the people that are associated with this event, they're all people that Felicia's attracted in.
She's just got that magnetism, she's got that draw that makes it so hard to turn down. Not that you would, but she's just perfect for that. When she calls, everybody says, okay, we're in.
We get asked to do a lot of events, but when somebody like Felicia calls and says, can you help us out, then obviously we all pitch in, because that's what you do.
And you're never going to tell Felicia no, because if you tell her no, you don't know what the consequences might be. But that's why we love her.
And she turned it around and she says, and there's a sign on it with Buddy, and it says, you're going to meet Buddy on Cave Boss. That is an experience I'll never forget. She took me in kind of like as a daughter, and she's kept me under her wing ever since. She is a huge blessing to everybody she meets.
I would have a lot of pain and stuff, and sometimes it would just relieve it and just would make me feel happy.
Because it's pretty much a once-in-a-lifetime experience to do that, and I got to do that.
You can't imagine the difference that it makes with not only the patient, but also the families, because the brothers and sisters go through it too with them.
Just an example of how big Felicia's heart is, and why she'll always be in my family's.
I've never seen an honorary chair outwork the chair, the entire committee, the staff, and everybody else the way Felicia does. If you can keep up with her, then you've done well.
she doesn't wave her hand and ask for credit and, you know, put my picture here and put my name here. It's all very quietly done behind the scenes because it's all about the kids.
I mean, dishes is nothing without Felicia.
Felicia, all I can say is thank you.
And Felicia, thank you.
Thank you for just like opening your heart and like letting me be able to like contribute into such a wonderful foundation.
I just want to say thank you to Felicia for everything she's ever done for me.
Felicia, thank you.
Thank you for starting this. Thank you for creating it. Thank you for being the person that you are.
Felicia, thank you for everything you did, everything you've done with the Make-A-Wish, and everything that, you know, I'm sure you'll continue to do to help this fantastic organization provide just a little bit of levity in a pretty serious situation for these families and for mine. I love you. Bye.